Hello and welcome to this stream, the first look of Atomfall. I'm just checking that the settings are right and I think we're ready to go. I've just had a bit of a look at the accessibility and sorted that out. Lots of good options for accessibility, it looks like. And they prompt you to have a look at that when you start the game, which is always good to see. So this is a new experience and looks like a great game. Been really looking forward to playing this. So let's have a look. Atomfall by Rebellion. Right, what are we doing here? I'm gonna just go on the easiest mode to begin with. Although they're recommending you to go right up there. I just want to have a look at the story to begin with. So what happens if you customise? There's lots of customization. So let's start at the bottom and then work our way up from there. But yeah, Survivor, wow. So you got Sightseer, Investigator, Brawler, Survivor and Veteran. Yeah, I'll be a Sightseer. Okay. And you can change it, so yeah. On we go.
Windscale, the pride of Britain. Nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one, and
the public has nothing to fear.
The area will be reopened by Christmas at the latest.
The situation is more complex than was at first understood.
No military expeditions into the area have been lost. Where did you get such an idea?
Perhaps by next Christmas. Oh, no more reconnaissance flights. The interference field is bringing down aircraft like clay pigeons.
Let me be clear. Our experts are monitoring the situation, and I would urge everyone to remain calm. The situation in Cumberland is well in hand.
Is anybody there? I need help. Who are you? What are you doing in here? I thought this place was secure. Where's Dr. Powell? I think I'll be all right. For the moment, at least. It's more important that you listen to me. I don't know who you are, but I could trust you more than I can trust myself. Please listen. Listen while my thoughts are still my own. You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the Windscale atom plant. That's where it all went wrong. The only way to Windscale is through the interchange. You'll need my key card, or you'll never get in. There are people, people who will help you escape, but they won't do it for free. I've lost so much blood. I can't think straight. There should be supplies nearby. Alcohol and rest. Stop the bleeding, please.
Yeah, I think maybe I've set the settings too high for this because these are very large text, but anyway, let's have a look. Let's be helpful. Very well, I'll see what I can do.
Please. It hurts like the devil.
Move and move. Sprint, jump, usual sort of controls. In first person perspective. It's quite sensitive camera movements. I'm quite interested in the wind scale fire, which was a real event, but obviously not on this scale. They've used their imagination to think about it. Let's see what else he says. Right, we need to find this guy a bandage. I'll find this interchange for you. Just give me the key card. Okay.
I'm hardly in a position to negotiate. What matters most is that the truth gets out. Here's my key card.
Oh, I ended up getting that.
Out of here and into the interchange. It doesn't matter what
Very
happens.
good.
As long as the truth of this place gets out. Here are my notes. Everything I remember.
Did well with that.
It's not much, but it's all I can do. You better get out of here before my condition gets any worse. Just go. Go, damn you!
Oh, he's getting shouty. Hello, Classic and Kelzina. Good to see you. How are you doing? How is your Thursday? Hold on, I've forgotten how to use Twitch. I don't stream as much these days, so it's quite something to be on it, but I had to make an exception for Atomfall. I believe this game doesn't have much guidance in it, and I'm not very good at finding my way around with maps and stuff, but we'll see what happens. And like I say, I'm interested in the story, so what does this say? This note belonged to an injured scientist I met when I woke up. It's scrawled in messy and frantic handwriting. Do not forget the interchange. The secrets are inside the interchange. Do not forget the interchange. You have the keycard to lift the quarantine lock. Modified keycard should open the interchange. Find the truth. The truth is under the Windscale plant. And the way there is through the interchange. It's all about the interchange, obviously. The truth must get out. Find someone to help you escape. People will help if you bring them the secrets. Oh, secrets. Okay. Yeah, if we get lost, we will have a lovely walk. And I believe the scenery is very nice in this game. I'm just finding it a bit too sensitive with the camera. Let's have a look. Controls, sensitivity. Let's just drop that down a bit. It's the y-axis is okay. It's the x-axis. Yeah, the y-axis is actually quite a bit slow. Let's put the y up actually. I find you have to do this on most games now. I don't find it quite right for me. Is that okay? Maybe I've got the axes wrong. Maybe I should just keep them the same. 45 and 45. No, that's too fast. I think that'd be better to go there. Let's try that. So, doesn't seem like it's changed much. This reminds me of a bit like how I don't think I've done that very well. I think I'll just put it back to normal. This reminds me of how Fallout starts, obviously like in the bunker. Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 I've played. There's a lot of comparisons with Fallout. So these are just the something here. Oh yeah, bit of whiskey. I think they encourage you to sort of look round. I think. Let's just take everything. If it's like a Bethesda game, we'll get encumbered very quickly with cloth and all sorts, you know, like Starfield. What's in here? A towel. Yeah, okay. Bit of cloth, might need it for something. There was a patch. I was hoping to play this at 2 o'clock today, but there was a patch that needed to be uploaded, downloaded, whatever it is. Through we go. Let's squeeze through that gap like on Star Wars Fallen Order with Cal Kestis. Is this what we need the keycard for?
Quarantine protocol is in effect. This door must remain sealed. Emergency access has been granted.
Okay. New lead found. The interchange. Information and notes you find are recorded in your journal as leads. Track the leads. Like a sort of investigative game, really. Happy Thursday to UK Superstar. Hello, welcome on in. It's good to see you. And appreciate your support, Superstar. Thanks for that. Let's give you a shout out. Hope your Thursday's going well. Okay, so I'm sure what's happening will make itself known. Bit of a dark... I don't think we're supposed to go that way. The graphics don't seem as polished as a Fallout game, yet anyway. Obviously they are a smaller studio. Threat meter, you have been spotted and are considered a threat. Back off. What's this? Avoiding combat. So you can use stealth. Openly approaching a hostile stranger can lead to combat. Threat meter will appear in the HUD. When the enemy spots you, the meter will build faster if you approach. Otherwise, threaten the enemy until they escalate to combat. Backing away will de-escalate threats. Yeah, crouching. So, how do you crouch? Okay. Is that? Well, I have to go through, don't I? Oh, you crouch by B. I'm playing on console, so yeah, okay. Don't think he's seen me. Bunker exit. Will you let me exit? That was easy enough. Just walk through. Okay. Now the graphics are getting better. This is what we like. Yes. Flattendale. Take a screenshot of that. Yeah, very good. I do like the fact that the game is more greener than other dystopian titles. Phone box is ringing. And say different things. I think I'll be wary.
Must die.
Oberon must die. I answered the phone to a mysterious voice. Before the line cut off, the voice kept repeating, Oberon must die. So it sort of keeps that summary. It is a nice view, isn't it? Look at that. It's just a shame that there's a nuclear disaster happening close by, which I think that blue smoke sort of is. Hopefully nobody has had a wee in the phone box. Yes. I wonder whether it does smell. It looks clean enough. What does that say? For all courtesy for those waiting to use this phone, please keep calls brief and no longer than 15 minutes. Thank you. That's nice detail, isn't it? That's nice. I don't know. You don't see many of those red phone boxes anymore, do you? You see the odd one. I think there's still a line of them in Preston, although they're not used for phone calls now, I don't think. Are we supposed to go down here then? Is that where it's sort of leading us? Or are we supposed to go up here? I'm just kind of a look round because it's just so nice. But I don't think it wants me to go here, or does it? I suppose, you know, it's open world, it wants you to explore. Let's have a look. I don't see many phone boxes actually, do you, these days? The ones I've got near me have got defibrillators in them now. And speaking of defib, what does this say about heart rate? Running, jumping, attacking. Didn't read that. Okay. What's this? Some derelict building. I can't get in. Maybe this is... I can get in here. I can just squeeze in. Is there anything to get in here? I think that's good to find some water. Can I get out of here? Oh. Some things to find. I just collect everything in games because you never know when you need it. Okay. Why is it going on the floor? I would have preferred it to have been... Oh, it's a doorway. I'd have preferred it to have been third person perspective, but I'm sort of like that for everything really. There's loads of towels. Crafting. You have found all the ingredients to craft a bandage. Ingredients to craft a bandage. Not really ingredients, are they? And Graculus is here. Hello. Yes, I thought you might like this, Graculus. Welcome on in. But that guy that gave us the key card said he wanted a bandage, didn't he? To craft an item, you must first find and learn the recipe. You can buy recipes from traders or find them by exploring the quarantine zone. Recipes can only be learnt once. Learning a recipe will consume it. All your learnt recipes can be found in the crafting menu in your backpack. So we've got all the ingredients, as they call it. So just need to know how to do it. Okay, well I don't know how to craft a bandage, so let's have a look. There's that phone. Let's just carry on. Sliding down. Thinking, is it still up here? So I don't. Have I missed something? I didn't really have a look round this room. He's still over there. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's sort of encouraging us to go forward, isn't it, really? To Slattendale. I think that's what it wants you to do. So I'm going to do that. There's some loading screens here, not too long. That is nice. As you emerge from that bunker. I don't think the phone will ring again. So, yeah, let's just carry on. Can always come back, I suppose. What have we got here?
Hey, look, stranger. Not seen you around this stretch before?
Nat Bookshaw.
How do? Where did you come from then? Say, you do look a little the worse for wear. You've got luck on your side, not getting snatched out by something foul while you were dozing. Listen, if you don't mind my saying, you don't look much like a local. You didn't walk in from, well, from the outside.
Questioning outside what? Honest, I was in a bunker, one of the scientists woke me up.
You what? Boffins all died when their atom plant went up in flames. Not seen any of them for 5 years. Only outlaws and loons round here now. And you'll want to give them all a wide berth. You poor bugger. You can't remember now, can you?
Where am I? What is this place? Or just talk sensibly. I don't think we need to be angry with him.
This place? The quarantine zone. That's what the soldiers called it. Just sort of stuck after a while. It's this big old chunk of land inside the walls. They put those buggers up fast enough when it all went to clag in here. My name's Nat, by the way. Forgive me being curious of strangers. This place has been off for years. There've been Strange happenings. You have to be careful who you trust. Not civilized round here anymore, just savages that roam about. And a few survivors, like myself.
He sounds northeast, doesn't he? Which is great to see. That's one of the reasons why it's good to have a game based in the north, because hopefully, unless it's an actor putting on an accent, hopefully they've given the roles to northern actors, which is good to see. I mean, it's good to see any game set in the UK, a bit like Watch Dogs Legion in London, but I'm a northerner, so it's good to see northern games. So curious or wary? No, I don't think we need to be wary with him. He's been quite helpful. What's behind all these strange happenings?
Things have been bad ever since the government built that plant across the water. Shady, secret stuff them scientists were up to. Whatever they were doing, they were right keen to bury it when it went wrong.
It's interesting you say, is he a Geordie? And as you know, Graculus, there's a lot of people do think that a West Cumbrian or Carlisle accent does sound Geordie, but it is very different actually. But he doesn't sound Cumbrian to me. Go on, curious or doubtful. Seems a bit far-fetched.
Listen.
We'll be curious.
I overheard them once, the blokes in noddy suits. The ones that appeared right after the disaster, talking about their quarantine. How they had to seal the place. Said something about an interchange, a secret project. But I should stop talking before I get carried away. Not personal. I can be a right chatterbox, that's all. It's what they chucked me out of the village for, the buggers.
Friendly. Oh, I don't want to be desperate. Let's be friendly.
Well, whatever the boffins were up to in that interchange, what's it? I'm sure it wasn't good. This place is riddled with secret bunkers. Or so I've heard. Such things were kept hidden from the likes of us, of course. But look, if you want more, you'd be wise to ask Molly, the tinker. An ear for information has Molly. She's usually camped just north of here.
North
Now,
of
I'm
here.
not sure I should be seeing out more to a stranger.
That points me to Molly. Why do I feel like you might know more about these government secrets? Wait, you mentioned a village, but I thought you said nothing civilized was left.
Aye? Well, I was speaking truth. From a certain point of view. Wyndham has not been civilized since the soldiers moved in. Running the place like prison camp, calling themselves protocol. I can point you to it, but I've no desire to return. You ask me, those that stayed might have done better out here. Now I really should stop talking. Not personal, but you can't trust anyone too much these days, can you? So long.
So
Watch
long.
yourself around here, aye?
Yeah, very different accent, but at least it's northern. Yeah, I mean, maybe they cast that so it did sound like a Cumbrian accent. I'd be interested to find out who plays that fella. So just north of here. Well, that's east, so north is this way. So they don't give you too much information in terms of guiding. You've got to sort of figure it out yourself. It seems okay to do that at the moment, but I'm sure it'll get more complex as the game goes on. Nice light there. We're getting closer to the I don't really want to go down there. I think I better stay on the course we're supposed to. Although there does look to be a lot to explore here. You know, different paths you can go up and that kind of thing. And yes, I have taken the day off work to play this. I had some leave left. I needed to sort of use it before April, so I thought, well, why not? I watched Nintendo Direct earlier. Yeah, a gaming day. Stealth. Yeah, crouch. Behind an unaware enemy. RT. Right trigger. That's going east. I think I'll go this way. What did that just say then? I don't know. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. Hold on, let's go this way. This looks a more interesting way anyway.
What was that?
God.
Don't be daft. Nobody wants trouble. What's happening?
Well, that's speaking funny.
Let's just calm down, eh? No need for violence.
Let's keep out of their way. I've not learnt how to do combat yet. It's just a bit of trouble loading some of this, but it wasn't too much of a big game to download actually. It was about 30 gig, which these days is pretty small. I mean, the last game I completed was Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and that was 100 gig. Obviously a lot bigger studio, EA Games, but it was good to see a smaller file size because it saves some room on your console.
Hello. I don't know you,
Hello.
do I? No, I'm sure I don't. Not seen you round here before. Your lot shouldn't be wandering this far out village. It's safe. That is where you came from. The village.
Oh. I don't think we need to lie at this
Of course you're not one of
stage.
them. You're a stranger to these dales, aren't you? Clear as crystal now I look at you. And I'm good at reading people. It's a right handy skill. Especially if you want to get any good business done. My name's Molly. If you've got out to trade, I got some bits and bobs for sale.
I don't think I have really. You're a trader. Well, she's just said that. I need information. Do you know anything about the government research site here?
They kept what they were doing hidden from us locals, right up until the day the atom plant went bang across the mere. Well, you won't find any boffins left here now, but turns out they've been digging out secret bunkers all over the place. Riddle these hills like woodworm in an old sideboard. I might just know the location of one or two of them.
Oh.
Not that that kind of thing comes for free, you understand.
Nothing does it?
You've met old Nat? He's a good soul, is Nat. Could talk the hind legs off a donkey.
Let's name drop.
Well, any friend of his is a friend of mine. Ah, well, I suppose it can't hurt to give you a little something for free. I heard some outlaws found a big door nearby, one they couldn't get open. Now, only the boffins would have built something like that. They said it was signed, the interchange. It's inside a bunker that overlooks the quarry, if you've been over that way. Here, I'll mark it for you.
Right, well let's track that then. Because I know I need to get there, because that's what it kept saying in the notes. Interchange, it's gone off. Right, okay. What would it cost me to get some more information?
How's this sound? We do a bit of trading. And here's the thing. I get right gossipy when I'm trading. I bet you wouldn't mind hearing a bit of local gossip, would you? Make a trade, and maybe I'll throw in some information for free.
Would you like a towel? What can I give her? Nothing. Let's go farewell.
If you need anything, Molly'll be here.
Thank you. Let's going on here? Stepping in the fire. Okay. Did she say she's marked something? Okay. Is that it? A village? Entrance to the interchange. Compass marker, so you can mark that. Yeah. Alright. So where's... And it does mark it on the compass, well that's good. Okay. And it tells you what the main quests are. I think the text is too big. I will... got all the assistance on here. Need all the help I can get. Okay, let's have a look. How do you turn that down? Text scale. Yeah, let's... It's slightly too big, isn't it? But that's... I'm sitting quite far away from the screen, so to me that's too small. So let's... What about that? Will that be alright? Okay. Still big, but see what happens. I think I do want to... It is a bit too big. Text scale. How about that? That's a bit better. It is sort of taking up quite a bit of the screen. Oh, anyway. First world problems. Got a nice little signpost here. Let's see, what does it say? Wyndham. And Hobbs Quarry. Did she say quarry? That's a different way than what it's telling me to go. If I face that way, which is what it's telling me. Maybe there's more than one quarry. Sewer entrance. That could be a different. That could be something different. So I need to. We're in Wyndham now. It just seems like.
Wyndham Village is under the authority of the Quarantine Protocol. Acts of banditry and other breaches of the Penal Charter will be severely punished.
I've got a bandage now. I could go back to that guy that needs it. From that bunker. Which was where? Trader camp. It wasn't a sewer though, was it? It was a bunker. Alright, well I'll just follow the main quest. You know, it's saying that I'm probably thinking a bit too laterally about it. Let's see. Okay, which way? Which way? That does look interesting, doesn't it? How close can we get? Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna have a look.
Well, well, well. Just look what the cat dragged in. Pay attention. This village is under military occupation per the quarantine protocol. You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose clean, all right?
Well, I don't really want to go that way, so... I think that's where a lot of the story happens. I've heard Wyndham mentioned in the trailers.
I know I heard something.
Steady now.
I know I did.
Oh,
No, I did.
no.
No strife.
Can I just go up here?
Steady now.
Out of their way.
Have no strife. Is anyone there?
Don't you go asking for trouble or you'll
I'm not here to cause any trouble. Although I'm sure trouble will be caused. Can I get up here? Let's climb on things. Okay, don't know what... I might need my bandage. Self. If this carries on. Can we drive the cars? No, tanks. Restricted area. Ooh, a kick. How did that happen? How did I do that? Oh, right. Okay. So that's with the, what do they call it? The bumpers. L1 and R1 I would call it on PlayStation. Need to hydrate after all this running. Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm carrying some water. Oh, the interchange. We've made it to our destination. I have got some hydration here with iced coffee. Molly told me of an entrance to the interchange, but why am I actually here? I've forgotten. But anyway. Hydrate. So yes, it is. The brand is Arctic Coffee. Coffee. Arctic Coffee. Cafe Latte. Easy for me to say. Which is very nice. It's a nice brand, this. Where's it from? It's a British thing. Maybe Devon, I think. I don't know. I don't know where I've got that from. Might be just thinking that. Right. Well, I think... Yeah, we won't do what you say. Let's, what's going on here? Is there anything to do? It's difficult to see. I mean, maybe I can change the brightness settings, but you know, those steps are the same colour as the wall there. Okay, what's through here? sure that'll be useful. Your work here is vital. It is also secret. Box clever. Keep mum. Keep stum.
Access denied. Unauthorized personnel may not, under any circumstances, enter the... Access granted. The interchange.
Just jump down the stairs to get there. Got an achievement. The interchange. How many? Just 2.6% of gamers unlock this. It's only a new game though, isn't it? So you are in a trespass area. How do I turn that on? Bats. Oh! Let's just kick him. Kick him. Oh, but it's working though, isn't it? Yeah? It says trespassing, which isn't good. But it's all in the name of the game. What does this say? Safety is everyone's concern. Main facility. What am I even looking for? I don't really know what I'm supposed to be looking for, but... New entries. No? I haven't got anything to... Unless something happens... that I find. And you know, I must say, any back seating, yeah, absolutely fine. I'm appreciative of any help with this game. Site office key. Don't know what that's doing. End up getting trapped in here. I'm just thinking maybe the key is up here in this office. Is that the right time? No. Pneumatic dispatch tube. Unused items can be stored in the pneumatic dispatch tube. I don't think we need that yet. That's a funny way to say locker. Okay. Can't find a key. I'm going to be taking my health off me here. I don't think you can go in the back of these, although it does look to be something there. No. I'll just have a look around. I quite fancy going back to Wyndham, to be honest, because maybe she's going to hold the torch. Alright.
Don't be daft. Nobody wants trouble. Don't go asking for trouble, or you'll get it.
Nice and easy now.
Don't go
Wait.
asking for trouble or you'll get
Come on
it.
then.
You scuppered.
I'm just trying to put my torch on. Let's try and blur their vision. Okay, first death. What happens when you die? Where does it take you out at? I'm gonna just have another look in here. See if I've missed anything. Because I feel like there was probably something in here. What's that? Someone there. New lead found. Strange noises from below. Explore the construction site at the back of robotics for the site office key. The site manager wants me to keep a log while he's gone to check on the construction site. It's so quiet and we're trapped just the same as we were yesterday. There was the day the power went out and the quarantine cut us off from the others, and then nothing. How long has it been? Months. I heard strange noises again from below. the site is blocked off from up here. So Boss had to go through the robotics lab. There's a lot of reading, and I know he's not coming back. He took the site off his key, and I'm so hungry. We built all of this for scientists, and for what? Okay. That is something then. The interchange site office key was taken to the construction site at the back of robotics by the site manager. So where's robotics? Okay, well let's have a look. How do we find robotics? I think it was right to return here though. Can't really see much. Maybe there's nothing to see. Okay. Or is it somewhere else? Slattendale. Oh, that's where it wants me to go. Okay. Place compass marker. Does it want me to go inside this place or outside of this place? Maybe it wants me to go out to Slattendale. Robotics, no, we're in the right place here. How do we get in here then? Robotics. No power. So I need to turn the power on. I'm sure there was a generator. It's very dark, this game. Oh, there you go. I'm in. No power. Oberon. Well, you called me. How did you know I was here?
Perception is key.
What should I be looking for? Well, I need to know that.
Listen to me. Listen. Everything depends upon the interchange. It must live again. Then Oberon must die. Oberon must.
I answered the phone to a mysterious voice before the line cut off. Okay. So that's the main story. Oberon. Oh, that will power it. There's a battery. Let's take all of that. Configured for quarantine. We're enacting a full quarantine protocol. Oberon's secret might be the end of this facility, but it wouldn't do to have the blood of the whole country on our hands. Without an atomic battery in each data store, the sectors of the interchange will seal themselves off. I've already tinkered with the data connections to the central processor, so without my device they'll shut themselves off too. That way Oberon and the Windscale plant will be locked away and no one needs to disturb them again. The place is configured for quarantine. You simply need to pull the plug. The others won't be being locked in, but the protocol must be followed. It must be worth sealing yourself in just in case. DG. Somewhere to put this now then. Sal the man. Hello, Sal. Welcome on in. And happy Thursday. How are you? Let's see, where can we put this battery then? Training stimulants can be used to unlock new buffs or abilities in the skills menu. There's someone else here. Scrap. Cut off from the other data stores. The damn fool is messing around in the central processor. No word from the outside for 2 days, and they all start acting like madmen. I don't trust him, and I don't like him. We'll be cut off from the other data stores if he has his way. Maybe you'll have better luck talking him round. The only other route to those data stores is from the outside, through the quarantine doors. Who knows how many weeks they'll keep those sealed for. They'll evacuate us soon. We can't afford to let this place go to the dogs in the meantime. See. Okay. So we're about an hour in so far. Don't really know what's happening, but enjoying it. Got no bullets. That's where I came from. Maybe there's nowhere else to go in here. Oh. I don't want to just keep things in here. Oberon is through there. trying to equip that. Yeah, okay. Ended up going back again. Any clues? I feel like it is round here. It's not very intuitive. Maybe it is this way. Find a way to power up the processor. That's what I need to do. Probably need the key to go in that room. Oh, I mentioned for Morecambe. I need to power it on. It was there all along.
Project sectors offline.
Central processor. I restored power to the console in the interchange, which appeared to begin to activate processes. However, the facility reported that the central processor data stores are still offline. Plugging in the battery has released the locks on the data stores. The announcement said they require atomic power. Is that good? Data store Delta, data store Charlie, Slattendale, D, C, D. Oh. No. Spare batteries at the dam. Explore the dam at Casterfell Woods for an atomic battery, 3rd of December 1956. Garrow denied my request, of course, but I've heard of some spare batteries over at the dam that we might be able to get our hands on. Could you pick them up for me, Douglas? You know the way to Casterfell Wood and head north. Track. Okay. Ugh. Oh no, I'm gonna die now. I should have used the ladder. I shouldn't have vaulted. No, not again. Oh. Central Poser. Let's just have a look at Delta. I thought that was a key. Battery request at the Skethermore depot. Explore the vehicle depot in Skethermore for atomic battery. Douglas, get the battery across the Skethermore vehicle depot with you. Will you? They want to get a modified tank running. If you can believe it, I don't see why we'd need to worry about mobilising any military here. I'll draw you a map to the personnel hatch. It's a little discreet. Okay, well that was worth doing. Right, I think that's it in here for now. Let's have a look then. How do I get out of here?
Who's up there? Let's
Oh,
just
no.
take a minute and cool down. Peace. You won't get lucky twice.
Throw an explosive. Da da da. I don't have an explosive.
Don't you go asking for trouble. Or come on.
Oh
then.
no, I'm just flashing my torch at them.
You tell her. You'll die here. That's right.
Oh my god. I've just ran away. Will they follow me? Scathermore Depot or interchange. Okay, let's go there. I'm going in the right direction, I think.
Don't be daft. Nobody wants trouble. Don't do anything stupid, friend. Proper buggered you. Come on, keep fighting, lads. Don't despair.
You are foreign. Whoa.
Careful. Don't get jammy twice. Aye, let's get the back.
Gonna rock you up.
More careful, I say.
Come on then, sunshine.
Yeah, let's give them a seeing too.
You're done.
There's too many of them. And the combat's quite slow, it's a bit clunky. I just need to go and get the battery. Okay, maybe I'll try not to trouble them then. In that case. I don't really want them to see me though.
Let's take this. Don't be daft. Nobody wants trouble. Just like
calm
training.
down. Aye, that's bloody right.
Wyndham, I'll go through here.
Attention! Wyndham!
Yeah. They've not followed me. Please remain behind the line.
What are you groping at? Like I said, you're free to enter the village. Move on. A few. The ones who'd hung on until we turned up. Lucky for them that we did. It's good having civvies around. Reminds you what you're fighting for, eh?
And what are you fighting for? Who's in charge of the village?
For order. And for civilization. Or something like that, anyway. There's something nasty at work here. Something in the soil. If it weren't for our protection, the villagers would be no better off than those grey-skinned bastards. Now, you should go and talk to the captain. I reckon he'd be keen to see you right away. Last I heard, Captain Sims was down by the bandstand. Present yourself to him toot sweet, if you know what's good for you.
Well, should I shoot him, Sarge?
You should not. They look like an outlaw to you.
No, Sarge.
There we go then. Not close we shoot. Strangers we let in. Captain's orders.
Keep it tight, squad.
Shouldn't have done that.
Leave tomorrow if we could. What are you gawping at? Like I said, you're free to enter
I'll
the
get
village.
more information
Move
from
on.
him now.
Just like that. Captain's orders. He says any stranger might be important. So he just send any like you his way. Unless you're an outlaw, of course. Or worse. Oh, mad folk in the woods. Creatures that tear you limb from limb. The list goes on. There's something nasty at work here. Something in the soil. If it weren't for our protection, the villagers would be no better off than those grey-skinned bastards. Now, you should go and talk to the captain. I reckon he'd be keen to see you right away. Last I heard, Captain Sims was down by the bandstand. Present yourself to him toot sweet, if you know what's good for you.
Well, should I shoot him, Sarge?
You should not. They look like an outlaw to you.
No, Sarge.
There we go then. Outlaws we shoot. Strangers we let in. Not sure I like the look of you.
Huh? What's this? Is it over? Did I scare him off?
Anyone out there?
Did they go? They should just institutional green. The company's whole country a lunatic asylum.
I found the local village. Being a stranger here means soldiers will let me wander freely, it seems, though I was warned not to cause any trouble. Okay.
I see you over.
Oh no, can't do that.
Steady now, no sudden moves. Keep the peace, civvy. Good. Keep moving.
I wanted to see these kind of, this kind of setting really. More so than really the inside of a bunker. So it's good to see it.
Look, for the 100th time, we're here to protect civilians and get this mess sorted out.
Ooh. shooting him. Bit of a sort of sniper elite type mechanic there, taking down soldiers, but I don't think we need to do that. Let's keep on the beaten track. Let's let them shoot those flies. What's this?
Addressing civilian. Stand back, citizen.
Now I've set that shooting off in the background there. I'm just going on my way. Another ringing phone.
You have done well. You have installed a battery. The interchange starts to live again.
Can you tell me where to find more of those batteries? How do the batteries work? You want me to power up the interchange?
Search and you will find. Find more batteries. Install more batteries.
Okay. It's a bandstand I need to go to. Oh, well, I won't trespass. Little church up here. They're just NPCs, I think. Wyndham Parish Church. St. Catherine's Church. I'm just having a look round. That's nice, the reflection of the stained glass.
Something so awful. Why in the church?
Some bugger, pardon my French, wanted to make a scene.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed today. Please leave.
Oh?
Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here and go. Please. These are awful times. If news of this gets out, things will get worse, I assure you. Please, tell no one. I know how it seems, but I would not ask such a thing if it weren't for the good of the village. It's vital the military don't learn of this. We'll tidy up, but if the captain and his toy soldiers find out, things will become so much worse here.
New finding. The vicar asks for silence. Very well, I'll keep quiet. Don't you want to know who did this? Murder on the loose is a danger to the village.
All I can concern myself with right now is keeping this quiet. I must decide what to do about this before any soldier wanders in. I would suggest you let all this lie too. The matter is best left to the village to handle.
Let's get more information here.
Because if anyone so much as puts a foot out of line here, that captain claps someone in chains. So if he caught wind of a thing like this, I fear for myself. and from a congregation. Besides, this is a village matter. We shall attend to it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to work out.
Mereview Hotel. Investigate the ruined cottage by the Mereview Hotel in Wyndham. Yeah, it's a side quest. Who are you?
What do you want? I had naught to do with Maisie's death, I swear. In God's name. And neither did the vicar. He's a good man. If this gets back to the soldiers, they'll cart him and me both off to jail.
You realise how it looks though? And tell me, who would want Maisie killed?
I don't know who. Not us. She probably got on the wrong side of someone on account of her. But you should leave. This is village business, and none of yours. Confess? All right, look. She were good at following people, was our Maisie. Nosing around in their business. I don't know, mayhap she found something and got silenced for it. I saw her the other night, skulking around near an old cellar not far from here. I can mark it for you, but I know naught else. And I don't want to talk about this no longer.
Maisie entered the cellar. It's a side quest though, so I'm just going to do the main quest.
God go with you. What in heaven's name shall we do with you, Maisie?
There's a lot of cloth everywhere. Side entrance. It's gone dark again. Well, that's good. My health's gone up. Maybe no more vaulting. It's worth finding that. Let's go out. Two trackable leads in this region.
Don't be causing trouble, all right?
Keep your nose clean.
Somehow.
Don't know how yet, but one day.
Keep the peace, David.
Not seen a bandstand. Oh, there it is.
It has come to my attention.
Bloody hell, that's a relief.
Keep your nose clean.
They're obviously using the village hall.
Hands away from any weapons, you.
Do as you're told, right?
Traditional village hall. I've got a couple of bandages, but I don't know how to use them. Right, there's a recipe. That'll be useful. We just need to deal with June at the tea room. She's smart, keeps the secrets well buried, but there's the stench of corruption about her. She's got a history that she's not telling us, I'm sure of it. Best to nip this in the bud. If asked, it's standard sterilisation protocol, and we've taken June to the detention facility. Don't let anyone inside the tea room once you've sterilised it, and bring anything you find of hers back here, Sims. It's that side quest as well.
Act like that. We're protecting them, the bloody ungrateful swine.
Yeah, scare them all. A bakery. Any cakes?
Oh, who are you? I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do. Oh? Well, not that there's anything wrong with it if you did, it's just... Well, never mind. Now let me know if you're looking to buy something. Oh, well, they get into everybody's business, bunch of busybodies digging around until they find all your secrets. But I've got nothing to hide, nothing at all. I haven't. Secret? I've got no secrets. You don't know what you're mithering about.
Mithering. It's a northern
know.
word. Maybe she'll let me work behind the cake counter. What have have we got here? Sausage roll, Cornish pasties, Victoria sponge, Battenberg, and slices of Victoria sponge. Got some bread there. Daily rations. Oh, you can restore your health by drinking tea. Search the garage in Wyndham for the bakery keys. Iris, of course I can look after the bakery for a spell. I'll bring some broth over for your fella too. A hearty meal's always the best medicine. Come by the garage in the morning and I can collect the keys from you. I won't dare ask what you have to do in Casterfell. Just make sure the soldiers don't spot you. Tina. There's a load of side quests to do. Let's put some music on. I'm just concerned in the main story. Probably a bit stale. Yeah, I mean, if they leave Cornish pasties on the side like that, then it will go stale. Just left it there, didn't they? Oh no, I don't want to vault the stairs. Oh. This looks quite fresh though, doesn't it? Stuff here. Anyway, we've been in the bakery. Let's have a look at the bandstand. I quite like just having a look round.
Not sure.
If you encounter anyone who is unfamiliar to you, report their presence as soon as possible to the controlling authority.
Script fragment. A fragment of a script flint. You'll never hold us for long, you fiend. You have a tiger by the tail and no mistake. Archdruid, mad laughter. You think your threat can frighten me, Sergeant Jack Flint? Soon my master plan will go into action, and all my enemies within the zone shall be turned into trees. That's what you think. What? What do you mean by that? Ho ho! Wouldn't you like to know? Is that a joke?
Work out to help out.
Scare them all. Yeah, that's what. Well, I can't find the captain. Who's supposed to be here? Is there a pub? Is this the pub? Oh, it's the tea room. Seized. Any person who attempts to tamper or interfere with this property will be prosecuted. Oh, wisteria! On the hedge. That is such nice detail. Wow. Goodness me. I didn't think I'd see stuff like that. They've really took care with this. Everything gets searched. Search the tea room ruins in the village hall for any secrets June was keeping. Boss wants the tea room sterilised, says there's corruption inside. We'll do a quick recce and grab anything that looks important and take it to the village hall. Everything else inside gets torched. That's the protocol. the side quests do seem interesting. Oh, I can actually go in. Okay, let's have a look here then. Oh no! Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything in there. Let's just try that again. Little gnome. No, it's all gone, hasn't it? Everything that was in here. It just automatically vaults. You've got to be aware of that. I don't think there's anything, or is there? Oh. 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 Right, I've got the key. Potatoes. Just random potatoes. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to go back to the village hall. Well, I couldn't find the captain. These gnomes. What do these mean? Beck Street. I think I've lost my way a bit. Wyndham Garage. There was something to do with the garage, wasn't there? I'm just getting sort of everything muddled up like I always do. I always get sidetracked by side quests. Oh, cake. You snooze, you lose. What have we got in here then? Little garage. Wyndham. I've got a bit lost now. Okay. Gives a chance to look at the village anyway. Mill grounds.
Hands away from any weapons. Stay to this. Leave tomorrow if we could.
Right, if I can find the bandstand again and make my way back from there. Oh, I can't run too much, a bit like me in real life. Let's flash the torch at you. Is this the pub? Wyndham Arms.
See that big metal bugger?
Pub next to a church. Okay. This is the village hall. So that's what I was looking for. Good.
Well, a new face.
Oh.
Good day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble. And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too. Tell me, where have you come from? Really? Well, you're not the first amnesiac I've seen since things went awry. Trauma does strange things to people. In case it wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Wyndham is under the protection of the protocol. You are permitted to move freely through the village, for now at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope it'll be reciprocated. But don't go causing any trouble here, is that clear? And if trouble finds you, make sure you report it, post-haste.
Okay.
Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you. I would hope a stranger like you can provide me with some information.
Okay. Well, hello, dunces. How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome on in. We're just having a first look at the new Atomfall. I'm enjoying it so far. Very good. Almost done 2 hours, although I don't think I'm very far in. Just been having a look around, really, and trying to make sense of the world. Yeah, I'm not just going to give that guy information without
All in good
knowing.
time. First, you need to make yourself useful to me. I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside. Let me worry about what to do with it. Trust me, you will be much better off aiding protocol than crossing us. Be under no illusions. We must eradicate the corruption that festers here before there is any hope of leaving this blasted place. If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards such an outcome. But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again, did you come from the outside? What do you know?
What should we tell him? My memories are gone. I don't know where I came from. I wish I knew how to get out of here, same as you. I'm investigating the interchange. I don't want to tell him that.
Well, this is disappointing. I was hoping you'd have something you were willing to share. We imprison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but you can keep your liberties for now.
I hope I don't end up
I trust that will be more
regretting
conducive
that.
to a timely recollection of your origins. In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with any of the pagan sentiments some of the locals may try to foist on you. Such beliefs
I don't know.
are dangerous and forbidden. Do I
I
make
just
myself
felt wary of him.
And if you still wish to have protocol's aid, you'll just have to make yourself useful to me in other ways.
Okay, what sort of ways?
The civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good, I'm sure of it. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But you're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly, but nor are they immediately suspicious of you. Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should know, come to me with it. If you want somewhere to start, well, we've had our eyes on Iris, the baker.
Oh.
I could send a patrol in, of course, but a softer approach might prove more efficacious.
Oh, I've been to the bakery. Let's see what he says about the interchange.
That is a very dangerous word to be bandying about. I suggest you forget you've ever heard it. Whatever evil the scientists had hidden in there, it has wrought havoc on this place. So no one goes near the substation, understood? Anyone trespassing there will be shot.
Oh, goodness me. Okay.
Good day to you. Stay out of trouble, eh?
Oh, he's going where I want to go down there. But will he hear me open the box? Little tea room. The orders for the protocol squad to sterilise the tea room mention that anything important. Da, da, da. Oh, what did that say? Still need to go to Skeathermore, which I think we can go to now. Okay.
It's like having another bloody war.
I'm glad I didn't mention going into the interchange to that to that guy. Okay. So that's.
Any breach of this regulation is punishable by...
There's the pub. Is it? Grindle's Head. Right next to the village hall, so you've got the church, the village hall and the pub. Welcome, food for hard-working villagers only. Monday to Wednesday. What's on the menu? Mussels and chips. Thursday and Friday, potatoes and vegetable. Saturday, Yorkshire hot pot surprise. And Sunday, roast potatoes and gravy, so no meat. When they had a launch of Atomfall, they did a sort of mocked-up pub, so let's see what it's like. And I think a Cumbrian brewery brewed a special beer for them. There's towels everywhere. What's going on with all these towels?
A new customer.
Alf Buckshaw.
How do? Not often we're seeing new faces
How
here.
do?
My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland, such as it is. Now, what can I do for you?
What are you offering? I'm just wandering around getting my bearings. I could do with a drink if you have one.
Oh, I think we can manage that. Bet you weren't expecting to find a place like Wyndham still ticking over after all what's gone on here, were you now?
Sounds Geordie again, actually.
Folk will get used to anything given time. Which isn't to say, it's not nice to see some new faces coming through here now and then. Reminds a fella just how strange this all really is. The captain likes strangers too. He treats them better than he does the rest of the village. Means he can do things us regular folk can't.
Potatoes. I'm just thinking, is that like the same voice that voiced Nat Buckshaw? Do you think? From the start? I don't know. It might be the same actor voicing two characters.
Don't think you're special. It's just the captain's way of getting the measure of you. New faces remind him there's still an outside. Likely hopes you might know a way out of the quarantine zone. Me? Well, I know there isn't one. So I shan't be bothering you on that score. You let me know if there's aught else I can help you with.
Okay.
Well, after it all went to cock and we got quarantined, London started sending in soldiers. To start with, folk were happy to see him. But after a while, it turned out there was bugger all they could do to help. When they found out they weren't being let back through the wall again, well, it got nasty. Plenty round here, I reckon. It's what it would have been like if the Nazis had invaded after all. Of course, you didn't hear that from me, all right?
Plenty round here. Reckon it's like what it would have been if... Oh.
Who knows what them boffins were up to? But I don't think that atom plant going pop was part of the plan, do you? Well, at least they told us it were an atom plant. So where are all the atoms, eh? I've heard a thing or two about radioactiveness, and by all rights, none of us should be standing here. Anyhow, I shouldn't be gossiping about this stuff. Keep your bloody voice down. Nothing brings the soldiers down on you faster than talking about that. Mayhap I heard rumours of it, but I can't see it out more than that. That's as may be. My life depends on you shutting up. I'm sorry, but I absolutely can't help you with that.
Okay.
I suppose I might be able to help a friendly traveller out. What sort of gear did you have in mind? Oh, aye. Well, look. There's ways and means. The old government bunkers, the ones they reckon were secret, like anything stays a secret round here for long. If it's special gear you want, have a poke round in any bunker you find. I've heard there's some grand doings to be had in them, but watch yourself. Few of them are safe.
Right.
See you around.
Tra. What have we got here for the beer? Upstairs for protocol troops only. They've kept the pub nice. There's not much of a soundtrack. Inventory full. I knew it would be. There's only so much cloth you can hold.
Not sure I like the look of you.
They're a bit repetitive, the NPCs, aren't they? Right, well, we're at the 2-hour mark. Need to go and get the battery next. But I'm very impressed with the game. Very impressed indeed. So I'm gonna let's have a look. Should I carry on? I mean, I have got a bit of time.
Outlaws sniffing around the village perimeter.
Should
again.
I?
We should deal with those scum once and for all. Not sure about
I'd like
you.
to go and get the battery, if I can, so let's see. I think I'm done with Wyndham for now. I don't really want to go and see Iris again. So yeah, let's onward. On we go. Let's have a look. Scathermore is where we're going. So it's this way. Reading the signs and all that. Decadent practices will not be tolerated.
Keep the peace, David. Let's not have any trouble.
Been here.
Always doing make work around here. Shouldn't those villagers doing it for us?
How do I get to Scathermore? Alright. Is this the way, not to Amarillo, but to Scathermore? Ah, yes. Let's have a look. Oh. Will you let me in? No. No, okay, okay, okay.
Let's be civilized about this. Hey, hands away from any weapons.
Am I going the right way?
Not as dumb as you look, Timmy.
I just want to go out of Wyndham, really. Having said that, I need to look at the map, really. Hotel. Interchange. Oh, I'm right over there. Scathermore. That isn't the way then. That's where I need to go next then. Bard memo mentions an atomic battery being sent to a vehicle depot in Scathermore. Okay. So I was nowhere near where I thought I was going to be.
Blanco that wall, he says. Where am I supposed to find Blanco around here?
Oh, I was going to try and climb up the vines. I've been playing too much Jedi Survivor. Right. Let's look at that. But yeah, I think it's going to start the next bit. So I'm going to call it a day there because it's 2 hours is sort of my limit really for concentrating. So thank you to everybody who's been watching today. I'm very interested and intrigued about this game. So I might well do it again. It's been good. And I think we're only just scratching the surface of it really, aren't we, at the moment. So thank you to Classic, and thank you to Dunces, Sal the Man, and who else did we have in? Graculus, we had in earlier, and I should have written it down. But I do appreciate you being here. Thanks very much for that, and I'll keep posted on social media if I'm going live again, but I have enjoyed it today, so thanks very much for that. Let me see if I can raid out. I think I know who I'm going to raid. Okay, let's have a look. Because I think I know who's playing it. It'd be good to see them play it as well. Yeah, the British Army Esports are playing this, so we're gonna raid out to them. So thanks everybody for being here. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.